Yo, what's up, guys? Hopefully I didn't blow your eardrum out right there, right? How we doing today? Welcome back to the channel. You know what it is, it's D's Daily DD. You know, I hope you had a great weekend, relaxing weekend. Hope you did something fun and are planning, your week for Thanksgiving, right? We got the holiday week this week, so it's a short week. I'm only going to be recording Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday because I'm actually going out of town, okay, to visit some family. So I hope you're planning the same. So today I'm not going to really waste too much time here. I said a lot of what I wanted to say yesterday with AMC and what's going on with the YouTubers and all that stuff. And I saw some communication between them as well. So that's a good sign, right, guys? When we have these issues, we just need to talk about it and communicate and figure it out, right? That's why we stick together. Okay, next, let's just jump into the information, guys. Let me pull up the AMC file right here. First, we'll talk about AMC. So the summary for today, guys, AMC was slightly in the green today. It's currently 41.24. The volume was 28 million and the average is about 60. Okay, so we're still seeing really low volume, guys, which I think is good for us. I'll refer to it in a little bit. The stock price went up to 41.18 from 40.84, so almost a percent. You know, what a wild ride. I mean, in the morning you saw the excitement and it went crazy, right? It went up almost 4% at the top. So I can tell that the apes are excited, right? It definitely pushed this morning. There's a lot of shares left to borrow, guys, which is really weird. 5.4 million. So who knows? Are they actually, the shorts, are they saving it for later, or can they not afford to take any more out, right? That's the question right now, because this isn't a lot of them that are available to short and borrow. So the same strategy, HODL. There's no news that I really want to refer to today, and then we're gonna go over some other information over here. Let me pull up the chart. Okay, cool. So yeah, guys, check this out. We'll start with the chart. Okay, check out the inflow and outflow real quick. So no big orders were bought today, right? So, and we saw 6.46 in the large sell orders. Medium was 171 versus 186. So there was a lot of selling pressure there. You see that? And then we got 59 versus 60. So it's pretty even on the small orders as well. Okay. So there's that. And then what we want to, if you're ever in doubt, guys, remember to zoom out. Remember, like, you don't have to look at the 1 minute, 2 minute chart all the time. What we want to pay attention to is like the turnover. So today was almost 6%. I've seen this as low as 2%. And this is how many times the shares are being, the percentage that are being like traded back and forth. All right. So it's actually kind of high. But we're still on this line, guys, right? We're just we're seeing this low volume. That's why you don't see a lot of price movement right now. But it's still in play, guys. Like, we have a lot of opportunity here, right? So we're underneath this. Hopefully, we get a bounce back to this side. I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit. What I was talking about earlier, like it was a wild day for sure. Look, right? So we opened up and here we go. We opened up, gapped up, all the excitement, right? Didn't hold it, came back down, bounced. Looks like the 40 level right now is a good support for us. We are, I'm tired of seeing 40 to be honest. I've seen that number a lot. So we're, we got a nice bounce and then we saw some strength here, guys. Okay. And then now we're coming back down. So not a lot of volume again. And what I want to point out as well, guys, is going to be, again, look at this. This is the call options, right? There's the options chain. And this is for December 17th, which is a couple weeks out. Okay. Look at this right here. Look at this volume right here. So at the $50 strike, we have 11,000, right? At the $60 strike, 18,000, guys. If we get close to those numbers, I'm telling you, we're gonna see a lot of upside movement, guys. We have a lot of gas right here that we could use. Okay, 15. What's this? Oof, the $100 strike, right? So there's some heavy volume there, guys. That's something to pay attention to. Again, the dark pool, we're out of the 28 million shares that were traded today, about 70% of them was traded off of the exchange. Okay, so altogether right here between these two. And then what I want to point out again is the shares right here. And I'm going to show you guys this. Okay, right? So this number is rising right here. You see this? 3.65 days to cover. That's good for us, right? That's how long it takes the shorts to close their positions, because there's not a lot of volume right now, right? So where are they going to get these shares to close them? Look at this. This is Lucid, right? Just to compare, this is 0.32, right? So that's not really highly shorted. And then we can take a look at Bitfarm as well, okay? So 0.32 days to cover, right? And that's how we know that AMC is still in play, guys. This is not over. Look at the short interest, 18.5% right here, right? According to this. So, okay, now let's see. Is there anything else I got to show you? Yes. All right. So, of course, this is the Stonko tracker. We finished with 14,000, calls in the money right now. It's only Monday. Remember, the market's closed on Thursday, but on Friday it's open for a couple of hours. I think like 4 or 5 hours, guys. So it's just a short day. But remember, we gotta pay attention to this, guys. Look at this volume here, right? So this is the option chain, right? 213. If these start to run in the money, guys, that's what's gonna also help us see some crazy price action. All right. And yeah, that's all I got for AMC, guys. Next we're gonna talk about Lucid. All right, so let's go ahead and move back to the keynotes. I got it right here. So the summary for Lucid today was it had a red day, right? A pretty heavy red day. It was negative 7.41%. What I like though is that the volume is holding, right? So we're seeing the same amount of volume now. The average went up to 124. The stock price went down to 51.20 from 55.20. And then shares left to borrow. Again, there's a lot of shares here to short with, guys. 10 million, okay? The fee is at 0.51. I'm thinking about holding long term. That is my strategy right now. And then Lucid, again, is, if you don't know, it's the Motor Trend car of the year for 2022, okay? And that's why I think you continue to see the support and the level that we're at right now, right? So what I wanted to see was I wanted it to hold $50, okay? That's what I'm looking for. So let me bring up the chart here. And we got Lucid right here, okay? So I'm on the 2-minute chart. We opened up and we ripped up, right? Had a lot of volume, pushed all the way to 57.44, okay? And then we start to see a little sell-off, came down. Heavy volume day, okay? So volatility is expected, but when you're in doubt, zoom out, guys. Look again. You could say we haven't broken this master trend line down here, okay? And then as well, like, we're showing these constant pushes up, okay? So what I'm expecting this is just to see another push up, because that's just what the flow has been, okay? So there's nothing to be scared about right now, okay? I just want to see it. This is like textbook right here. You have this gap needed to be filled, okay? Boom, we had a gap. That gap needed to be filled. So now you could say we're even again, okay? So you're gonna see the reason this is happening, it's kind of struggling, is because we just had earnings, okay? We have up-to-date information. This is what the market is doing, is trying to find its price, okay? And all I want to see it do for a while right now is just hold above 50, because the longer it holds, the more confirmation you have, right, that it's gonna hold that. Okay, and yeah, actually, you know what, I forgot to show you the order flow for the day right here. Okay, so large, right, a lot of volume, guys. 11.72, on the sell side, 12.45, medium 843 versus 921, and then retail, is 680 versus 712. All right, so a lot of big, small, medium orders being transacted. You could see it in the volume. Yeah, so just pay attention to more of the long term. We're going along this with this Fibonacci level, okay? Let me bring this down, and as long as it doesn't go too far under, you're good. But we have this master support trend line from the last run, like I said. So we saw a bounce off of that, and yeah, we just expect to see more upside here. Nothing major as far as news. I don't have any news to go over with Lucid, so I just wanted to show you guys the chart and make sure that we're sticking to the plan, okay? I understand if you have to make moves, it's up to you guys, right? And thank you to all the 50 subscribers right now that I currently have. We started from 0, guys, and I'm so happy with the progress right now, right? We're at 50 subscribers, so thank you very much, guys, for hitting that button. Yeah, next let's move on to what we got here, right? Bitfarms, okay? Let me pull up the Bitfarm file real quick. And the summary for today was, yeah, Bitfarm was in the red, guys. The volume was 9 million, the average is 6, so a little bit of better volume, more consistent now, but Bitcoin is literally going down, so it's bringing everything with it, okay? So stock price went down to 754 from 822. negative 9%. Shares left to borrow 400,000. You see how the other ones, there's a lot of shares to borrow. This doesn't have a lot of shares. That means there's a lot of shorts, guys, that are in there that could possibly also be squeezed, because if we see a Bitcoin rip all of a sudden, right, then it goes with it. You could see some shorts cover right there, okay, just so you know. So 4%, right? The strategy is just hold, you know, like I said, it just follows Bitcoin, so you have to keep track of that too. And then the hash power is coming, guys. Like they're getting more miners delivered, they're bringing more equipment in, and they're expanding. So give them a couple months, right? You got to give them a little bit of time to show what the results are for that, okay? But I'm very bullish for the long term when it comes to Bitfarms. And then I'm gonna bring you back to the chart. And yeah, I mean, we broke this support, okay? So we see there was a reversal, all right? So what we have to do now is we have to bring this trend line down, okay? Because it didn't do what we wanted it to do there. Oh, shoot. So let me see if I can get this thing to, oh, there we go. I'm gonna bring this down to the top, right? We're just following what is happening on the chart. Bring that back. We're gonna draw another trend line to show the downside action, all right? Down here, we got this bounce off this supply and demand zone, okay? And back. And as you can see, we filled this gap, okay? There was a gap here. Now you can consider it filled. Now, there's a lot of consolidation. You could also call this a bull flag, you know, the way the pattern is down like this. And I expect to see, you know, as long as maybe if Bitcoin rebounds, we never know what could happen with that. But if it does come back strong, I do expect to see that rebound back to that support of 823, that $8 level, right? So let's put this back up this way because we want to see it go this way. Okay, it looks like a bounce. All right, so if we might see more volume next week, I don't know. It depends on the volume, guys, and we'll see what happens. Okay, but we're still here in the same area, even though today looked pretty dramatic and the fall, you know, and all that. Nothing really changed there, guys. We can look at the order flow again real quick here for Bitfarms. So as you can see, 0.46 versus 0.75, 9 versus 12, and then 3.9 versus 5.27. So more selling pressure, supply and demand. Remember, guys, that's what moves the price. Okay, so not a lot of volume, but it was more sell orders. Okay, so don't forget that. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about Loopring real quick. I'm gonna see what Loopring is at. It's at 253. So ooh, 261. Okay, nice. We're making a little push to the upside, guys. This is for the day. Okay, so what I noticed is that there's more volume coming in. This was down to like 500 million. Now we're at 1 billion, right? The market cap is still pretty low, you know, relatively compared to other cryptos. I can see this going easily to 10 billion, okay, in my opinion. Yeah, so the week has been, you know, pretty flat, guys. I know you could have gotten some nice dips here to buy more. If you're looking to buy more, you could have just, you know, bought these dips, guys. You had a couple chances here. Okay, right now I haven't moved anything with Loopring. I'm literally just waiting. I found this right here, so this confirmation, right? And again, it's about the coding that goes into what has to do with Loopring and whatnot, and people found the GameStop tag in there, you know, and that's what everybody's jacked about. Okay, and again, I'm gonna put this down low. It's covering again what everyone's kind of been saying, but there's a lot more detail. It goes into, you know, a lot more detail than what I've been talking about. Okay, but this is a function signature, and you know, that's what people are. It's a piece of code that people are excited about. Okay, and down here, watch. We'll just go to the end. There's still a tiny chance that Loopring is just intentionally leaking fake info. This is because of the IPFS, right? That has been up to date for a while now. But since before the Loopring GitHub leak, however, I don't see this as realistic, right? So me either. I think that they're kind of leaving hints or whatever, or, you know, they're gonna make the announcement soon, in my opinion, and that's what's gonna set this thing off, all right? So like I said, you know, I don't have anything else to go over, so that's pretty much it. If you want to watch my little rant yesterday that I did on the AMC info, my video's up. Okay, and thank you guys for checking in, and hope to see you tomorrow. All right, get some rest tonight and enjoy your night. Okay, peace.